Hey everyone, Pizza the Hut here. So I was over watching Pastor 2 Liter J for the Real Worldwide Hood Star video recently. He just posted it not too long ago about surveillance, cameras are everywhere, and that got me thinking about something that happened here in Fresno a little while back with the surveillance they put up for the police to use, and I started looking into that, and it brought me to the whole social credit score thing, which brought me back to Lee REDNATION UNDERGOD, aka Lee Supernatural. So, I don't know, if you're ready to go down a little rabbit hole with me, get your tinfoil hats ready and let's go.
Into this, it's as companies in the United States, and more specifically, major super powerful computer companies are building a social credit system for individuals, much like the social credit system in other communist countries at this present time, to control its population. This authoritarian control is different in one way. It is being done by corporations as opposed to the government. So primarily in America and many of your Western countries right now, it's the corporations that are pushing this. It goes on to say, make no mistake, though the corporations building a social credit system in the United States are already another arm of the government. They are lobbying and using the money made to get certain politicians elected. This is the very definition of crony corporatism. If anyone thinks we live in a democracy or a constitutional republic, they are either woefully uninformed, they're brainwashed, or woefully ignorant. The particular countries, the tyrannical social credit systems, those major companies that are using this right now, their technology enables surveillance-based nationwide programs designed to nudge citizens toward better behavior or government-approved behavior. The ultimate goal is to allow the trustworthy to roam everywhere under heaven while making it hard for the discredited to take a single step according to this particular countries. And I'm being cautious of words that I use, but you guys know all of the authoritative countries and their mentality, so you guys already know. According to Fast Company, this particular major company's social credit system has been characterized in one pithy tweet as being, of course, authoritarianism, gamified, and it's already here in the United States. While many Westerners are disturbed by what they read about all of those other countries that are doing this social credit score system now, they need to realize that they live under a system that is similar. Such systems that are...
Okay, so what he's talking about right there is a lot of people don't know that it's already launched here. And guess where the testing ground was? Right here, Fresno, California. What a better place to start a testing ground for a social credit score than, the place where they launched the first actual credit card that's kind of being used today. The Bank of America card was tested here in Fresno. So technically credit scores kind of started here. And this is like kind of weird because, well, let me take you over here for a second. Fresno, California. While officers raced to a recent 911 call about a man threatening his ex-girlfriend, a police operator in headquarters consulted software that scored the suspect's potential for violence the way a bank might run a credit report. The program scoured billions of data points, including arrest reports, property records, commercial databases, deep web searches, and the man's social media postings. It calculated his threat level as the highest of the 3 color-coded scores, a bright red warning. Okay, so let's go down here a little bit. A national debate has played out over mass surveillance by the NSA. A new generation of technology, such as the Beware software being used in Fresno, has given local law enforcement officers unprecedented power to peer into the lives of citizens. Police officials say such tools can provide critical information that can help uncover terrorists or thwart mass shootings, ensure the safety of officers and the public, find suspects, and crack open cases. They say the last year's attacks in Paris and San Bernardino have only underscored the need for such measures. But the powerful systems also have become flashpoints for civil libertarians and activists who say they represent a troubling intrusion on privacy, have been deployed with little public oversight, and have potential for abuse or error. Some say laws are needed to protect the public. In many instances, the people have been unaware that the police around them are sweeping up information, and that has been spawned controversy. Planes outfitted with cameras film protesters in Baltimore and Ferguson. For years, dozens of departments use devices that can hoover up all cell phone data in an area without search warrants. Authorities in Oregon are facing an internal investigation after using social media monitoring software to keep tabs on Black Lives Matter hashtags. Where's that next part I was looking for? Few departments will discuss how or sometimes if they are using these tools, but the Fresno police offered a rare glimpse inside a cutting-edge $600,000 nerve center, even as a debate raged in the city over its technology. Fresno's futuristic control room, which operates around the clock, sits deep in its headquarters and brings together a handful of technologies that allow the department to see, analyze, and respond to incidents as they unfold across this city of more than 500,000 in the San Joaquin Valley. On a recent Monday afternoon, the center was a hive of activity. The police radio crackled over loudspeakers. That's not really important. On 57 monitors that cover walls of the center, operators zoomed and panned an array of roughly 200 police cameras perched across the city. They could dial up 800 more feeds from the city's schools and traffic cameras, and they soon hoped to add 400 more streams from cameras worn on officers' bodies from thousands of local businesses that have surveillance systems. The cameras were only one tool at the ready. Officers could troll a private database that has recorded more than 2 billion scans of vehicle license plates and locations nationwide. If gunshots were fired, a system called ShotSpotter could triangulate the location using microphones strung around the city. Another program called Media Sonar crawled social media looking for illicit activity. Police used it to monitor individuals, threats to schools, and hashtags related to gangs. Fresno police said having the ability to access all that information in real time is crucial to solving crimes. They recently used the cameras to track a robbery suspect. The license plate database was instrumental in solving a September murder case. Yeah, whatever. Where's that other part I was looking for? It was down here a bit. Hold on. Dyer. Don't get me started on him. Alright, right here. Rob Navarro, a Fresno civil rights lawyer, said he is particularly concerned about Beware. He said outsourcing decisions about the threat posed by an individual to software is a problem waiting to happen. Which he is right, because down here, where is it? Councilman Clinton J. Olivier, a libertarian-leaning Republican, said Beware was like something out of a dystopian science fiction novel and asked Dyer a simple question: could you run my threat level now? Dyer agreed. The scan returned Oliver as a green, but his house came back as a yellow, possibly because of someone who previously lived at that address, a police official said. Even though it is not me that's the yellow guy, your officers are going to treat whoever comes out of that house in his boxer shorts as the yellow guy. That might not be fair to me. He later added, Beware has failed right here with a council member as the example. So if it will fail on a council member in a council member's residence, imagine how bad it's going to fail on just a regular citizen. But yes, this social score is real. It's been happening. It's been being tested. And yeah, we're being watched everywhere. As you know, those what was it, the things that detect the gunshots, they got microphones strung all over the city. They don't just pick up gunshots, they pick up everything. Those cameras they have, they can look into your backyard from miles away. It's not a joke, it's real. Take what you want from it. You can see it as a good thing, you can see it as a bad thing, but it's what it is. It's a real thing. Well, have a great day, everybody.